I'm sure you saw this coming. Everybody knows I'm a wise person. Don't fall into this kind of like situation where people like just fall into the kind of crap of other YouTubers or journalists talk about something new, especially when it comes to camera department, when they handle a camera like any other camera, from a camera to another camera, and it's like it's looping like that all the time. So what's really going on? Like, you want to hear a review. The review is, it's just another camera from Leica that we don't see ourselves as Leica photographers special anymore. Elaborate. Okay. So before, we used to have innovation, creative cameras, very good looking bodies, camera bodies, great lenses that they are not really, they cannot even catch up with the bodies because they are making great bodies and they're slowly making adapters, bodies, a little bit of flashes, that, well, I'm talking about back then, right? Now we start seeing the race of any other camera manufacturer going on. So with the S, with the X, with the low version, with the high version, since when Leica used to or doing or making that there is expensive camera and here is a cheaper camera. So this cheaper camera is for poor people and this camera is for people who have money and they want to show off. Oh, the Leica is shown here. The Leica, like, you know, the font is without the white filling. So it's like totally like washed, right? It's without filling. It's like a black filling, let's put it that way. Oh, this guy is poor. He only can afford the Leica SL3S with a Sigma lens. That is the cheapest one people until now buy. The reason I'm saying brands now, because we are really copying other manufacturers. We are not really in the luxury of Leica exclusive club department. So what do I mean by that? Before, when you used to hold the Leica M, you used to feel special. Maybe the M family is still in a luxury department in a way, still expensive. It holds its value, it holds its look, it holds its weight. Now people want to hear about the SL3S review. It's another lower version of the other camera they just manufactured or put in the market, which is the Leica SL3. And people want to hear about the review, they want to hear about the specs. Just go and read the PDF. I'm not one of these losers YouTubers going to read the PDF for you and make a video and just call it a day. People keep saying that Leica is copying Panasonic, or it's a Panasonic camera inside the Leica body. The whole camera system, for example, like the lenses are Sigma and they're branded with Leica. So what's really going on? I don't want to make this video really long, just I want to make it really short with wisdom and kind of like advice that this is just a cheaper version of the Leica SL3. The way that the SL2 have SL2S cheaper version. So SL2 is expensive, SL2S is cheap. SL3 is expensive, SL3S is cheaper. Why we're doing that? Where are we as really good photographers, passionate photographers, love Leica so much that we spend so much money. Now we start seeing ourselves branded in also inside, we are branded inside the company itself. Like we are, okay, I don't just hold an expensive camera anymore. I'm holding a cheaper camera from an expensive company. And it's like, I don't want to say discrimination, but you know, like this camera, it's innovation. This is the Leica SL, right? So you have here the white logo, right? So with the white logo, it's expensive. With the black filling, it's cheap. So why we're doing that? Like what's going on really? So this is what I'm trying to understand. As us as photographers, that we are from day one with Leica, in a way, like, you know, day one when you enter the store, of course, you're going to spend a lot of thousands and thousands of euros or dollars on your equipment because you start attaching to the camera and attaching to the brand, and you know the quality is paying off. Now, when you start seeing a cheaper version of what you bought and it's doing almost the same thing, this is when you start having question marks about yourself. Why did I buy the expensive one then? So let's say the SL3 is going now for what? 7,000, 7,500, whatever euro or dollars. Now, we have a cheaper version if you want the Leica SL3, but we cut to half. So SL2, oh, you cannot afford SL2, no problem, you got the SL2S. We made it like the SL version. The SL version of, like, you know, the original version, this one. So Leica SL original version 601, amazing one. Until today, from what I see, nothing beats the originality of this camera. I have two of those. Like, it's not like, you know, I got them as a gift or whatever. I bought them brand new in a box and I use them heavily, and I love them because the success of this kind of choice is not the camera. It is the lens where everybody missed the point. So Leica is now making Leica SL2S and Leica SL3S and telling to the poor people, just go and get a Sigma L mount and just put it there and just enjoy the ride. So why people don't do that with Panasonic? Probably you're the first time you hear me in these videos on all my series speaking about brands, and I don't really want to say brands a lot, but this time I have to say brands because we are going to the cheap department of Leica. So people all the time say that 24-70 it's a Sigma housed with Leica. It doesn't matter as long as the glass is Leica. Leica is supervising the whole thing. So when you put 1-to-1, I don't think Sigma, they have their own optics on everything. Don't forget the price is huge between Leica optics and Sigma optics. The same thing with the body. Panasonic body and Leica body. The inside is different. Everything is different. So people still, because they have the similarity and that's it. Ask any of these journalists or these bullshit YouTubers, by the way, do you have a Leica SL? You're talking about it's the king of the light. It's this, is that, and it's cheaper version and whatever. No. Do you have a Leica SL lens? No. It's like, okay, bye. Get lost. Who are you for me to fall into your advice or take you seriously? You are zero now. Bye. So what I'm trying to say here, the Leica SL3, you can go and read the specs. And you don't compare it to the Leica SL3 because it's expensive anyway. That's why you didn't probably buy the SL3. People not gonna go SL3 and don't go SL3S. Like, people not gonna sell SL2 and then go to SL2S. Why people do that? I thought people wanted to have to drive the best car in the world. Why they have to buy a bicycle now and ride the bicycle? So it doesn't make sense. So we are now going to the territory of SL2S for poor people. Wanna shoot with Leica with weird L mount system going on in a thing, and the quality doesn't even matter. Here's 24 megapixel, honey. Go play with it. And whatever, the video department, you know, you're not even gonna go there anyway heavily. You're gonna take clips here and there, but believe me, most of professional people go to a different department when it comes to video because they know what to do with the video department. Now, I'm not saying Leica is really bad. Really, Leica in the video department, especially when you combine it with the Leica glasses, like the Leica SL glasses, it's sick quality videos. But people don't know how to merge it together. We will make this another video. So, Leica SL2S, you're poor? No problem. Here, this is a camera for you. Just go and play with the 24 megapixel. It makes video. Just enjoy it, honey. Go. Just don't forget to buy another L mount lenses and put in it so you get a crappy photo. Leica SL3S, no problem. You're poor? Oh, you cannot afford us. Just take this. So we are still expensive. You're still gonna be broke a little bit. And don't forget to put a cheap optics in front of this amazing cheap Leica SL3S, so that's the only thing you can afford. And then Don't complain about the quality and say, oh, why the Leica SL2 is better quality. No, it's not better quality. It's just like you're putting bad optics in front of the camera. Where this lead me with this review, which I don't want to make it so long, but listen wisely. If you go now to the market and find a brand new Leica SL, brand new. Let's go to the brand news. I don't want to say used, brand new, with a very good price, because people are stupid to price them the way they want. Go and buy it. You're not gonna find a cheap Leica SL lenses. You're not gonna find that. You're always gonna find a cheap Leica SL body, whatever that is, SL2, SL2S. Now they are all discontinued, by the way. You know this? I don't know what's going on with that department. But anyway, if you have a Leica SL on the way somewhere here and there, you found it in a really good price, get it. If you find Leica SL2 with a really good price as a brand new, get it. If you find Leica SL3 and you really need to go on there, you need to really go to that department, get it. But when you get those with a really good price, don't forget, mark my word, don't forget to get a great optics to put in front of it from Leica SL lens family. Or, mark my word, you will get a very crappy, the unsignature way of you going to buy Leica from the store to say, I have a Leica camera and I'm a Leica photographer. When people buy Leica SL3, Leica SL3S, SL2, SL2S, and they put the M mount and they put an M lens on top of it, they lose half of the feature the camera made. So what's the point? So the body is half paralyzed, it's gone. You fuck the body from half. So it only can give you a very little to almost basic photography when you have all these kind of features. No autofocus, no auto tracking, no this, no that, no face detection, no animal detection, no ass detection, it's nothing. You're gonna do everything manual. So you cut the features to half with this camera. Not just with the focusing, with other things inside, because the lens has not adopted to the kind of like to do all this crazy like computerized thing between the lens and the body, so they can combine together, like the Leica SL lenses, for example. So you see where it leads us? It's leading us that optics is always important, and whatever body you have from any Leica, you're gonna have a great image quality. But people do the reverse. They do the opposite. They get a very crappy lens from all these crappy Sigma stuff, which I hate. I don't like the colors, I don't like the render, and I tried them and I don't really like them. And they are like everybody have them. They have them in every kind of cameras. So I don't want to be like everybody. That's why I'm trying to look for another company to make me stand out as a photographer when I walk around with a camera, when I go to photography, when I go to jobs. It's like, we got the right person because he have the right equipment, he's expensive, he know how to do it. He didn't spend money out of nothing like that. But maybe some wise photographers from Leica also have a really expensive camera. And maybe one day they will see me with the Leica SL2S or Leica SL3S, and it's like, oh, the guy is poor. Oh, he's buying the poor division in the Leica camera. He cannot afford us, the one with the white paint. So now it's a white paint versus black paint in the logo. So what I'm trying to say here is the body today, it does not matter. If you go with the Leica SL1, 601, Leica SL2, you still have the originality of the Leica. This is where you shine with your SL lenses, and you will never get the Leica SL lenses as cheap as the body, because they hold the value very much. Even though, if you want to sometimes think about it like, logically, it doesn't make sense. It's supposed to be the opposite, right? But mark my word, and trust me for once, someone used all cameras, all bodies, and I can't wait to put my body on the Leica SL3 just for me to have fun with it and just shoot with it, even though I'm, you know, no possibility to buy it, because what I'm going to do with like all these SL bodies, I know how to get my shot, I know how to get the job done, and I don't need all the fancy schmancy stuff. Not because I cannot afford it, I can just go and buy one now, but what I'm going to say to my clients, oh, this is shot with the Leica SL3 and I have the SL, I didn't bring it to the job for you because it's cheaper. But the Leica SL used to cost $7,500. What are you talking about? Stupid people just make this price, but the value of it is still there, but you're the one who's making it like up and down according to your, you know, high mood. So where do we go from there? Spend on optics. Leica today, they're doing, I don't know what kind of a team in Leica is going on there, what's inside the thing, but Leica is still missing a lot of things to shine. Leica could shine really like this. They could invest. I don't want to be like their marketing strategy, but you know, there's a lot of things they can put to the table to manufacture, to design, to do a lot of good stuff for professionals. But when you make like a Leica SL3 for, I don't know, professionals, and then you make the Leica SL3S for normal people, they want to get into the speedy market, journalists, I don't know, animals, sport. Why? All the cameras do, like, it doesn't fit the job, because they still will go to another cameras capable 100% of doing the job. And Leica also make their reputation now weird. So many bodies now, but now you discontinue some bodies and you put like the new body. It doesn't make sense. The SL series is gonna go to a really weird department. But hopefully they will fix it. There's a lot of things going on. Until now, Leica's not making a flash. If they could make a wireless flash system to us as fashion photographers, as creative photographers, as photographers, love Leica, and that's why we're there, because to be unique and standing out, they could sell it so much. There's a lot of things I don't want to talk about in the video, because again, I'm not a marketing strategy here, but there's a lot of things Leica can make for us, and they can make also great money from that. But the only thing of like, oh, this company is making now with the S version, we have to make another one with the S version. They're making this. Where are the amazing lenses? Where are the zooms? Where are this? Where are the flashes? Where are like the accessories? We are missing a lot of accessories. Everything is expensive for no reason. We're willing to spend money. Where is it? Why we need to spend money? This is not the way we spend money. So I don't know. There is a weird things going on in the Leica department these days, or these, last a little bit of period. But again, what we can do from here is just, as wise person, when I see I have a SL3, I don't want to say flagship, but SL3, because we still have the like SL2, which is capable, SL is still capable, all of them is still capable. So we're going like all the way high, and then it's like, just go down. It's like, you live in a like amazing condo, and then it's like, oh, here's a studio, just live there for now. Why? Why don't we just be all the way to the top? Where are the medium formats? Where are the amazing stuff? Zero. We're focusing now in just something called SL, with a lot of numbers, with a lot of cameras, with a lot of series, and people are getting confused what to do anymore. It's just like, we are branded at the Leica. You're like a rich photographer, you're a poor photographer. I can tell from the setup you have. Oh, you have the white paint, you have the black paint, you have Sigma lenses on it, and all the crappy L mount that it doesn't make sense. You're putting a cheap lenses on your camera. Oh, you have a Leica lens there with the Leica SL lens, with the Leica body, with the white logo. You are good. Yeah, it's sad, but this is the truth. I read some reviews here and there. They said like, I think Leica's losing it. I agree, because I don't see any more innovation. I just see like, it's like they're making, it's like, job easy. We have a flagship, we just cut it to half, we put it in the market with 2,000 less, and people will buy it. Really? I don't know. Okay. So if this works, I don't know. But other manufacturers are not doing the manufacturing so many bodies. They are not doing that. Forget about those, kids. We're talking about like the good ones. There are only two, and you know them. I don't want to say their name in this video. The only reason I said Panasonic and Sigma, because this is the very obvious that, people, what do they do? And that's what they do, what they're going to do with the Leica SL3S. But with other brands, the medium format ones, they are taking their time. Okay, there is Mark 1, Mark 2, but you don't see a lot of marks. There is 2 marks in a way. Here we're seeing a lot of marks, a lot of labels, marks, the way they put it there, and it's like they're trying too hard. But I don't know that Leica used to be like, I'm trying too hard. Supposed to be Leica, we know what we do, and we love to give the flagship, amazing quality camera to the right people that they're gonna walk to the store. Now, you're poor? No problem, just go to the black label ones. And you have money? Okay, yeah. Do you have cheaper lens? No, everything is expensive. So why you have a cheap body and expensive body, you don't have a cheap lens and expensive lens? I didn't see any Leica SL cheaper than one and the other. I didn't see 24-70 cheap, 24-70 expensive. Why? See, it's all about the lens. The lens will never lose its value. So the review is, just get whatever SL body you can get. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to make you a great photographer. The only thing that's going to make you a great photographer is the lens and your vision. We have a really great cameras going on, and we reach the maximum, believe me. What you have to do now, just pick the right camera and just go invent in the lens. And yes, go buy Leica. Leica lenses are amazing. I cannot say it enough. And when someone like me speak to you, you really need to trust me, just because I don't have anything back in return from you. I'm giving you a pure advice from my experience and my work, and look at my videos. I'm the only channel is making a lot of videos about Leica, advising people how amazing that it is. But sometimes you see weird things going on. And now, today, whatever I talked before in my videos, now I see it true. We are labeled now as expensive photographer, cheap photographer. You're a cheap photographer, you get this. You're expensive, you get that. But I don't see that in the lenses department. I just see it in the body. I don't see it in the EMP department. I don't see it. Where is the Leica S medium format? Where are the innovation of like targeting more photographers into the field? One Leica S medium format equal 3 Leica SL3Ss, right? So they could make really good money from one sale of Leica S medium format. But who are the one who are working in the company? I don't know. How they think marketing wise? I don't know. How they think they're gonna target? I don't know. All that is going to the other manufacturers are going to get their best cameras and more fun cameras. Why? Because Leica is just busy making one camera and just copy it to different series, and then now people are gonna start talking about the SL4. Hi, wow, that's a different drama. Speaking of a lot of cameras, join us. We have an amazing group on Facebook. It's called the LEICA CLUB, where you can share all your Leica SL2, SL3, SL7, SL3S, SL3, SL whatever. I lost it with the whole numbers. M medium format, S medium format, the S medium format, the Leica M, the Leica CL, TL, Sofro, Deluxe, all of it. So you can share it in our Leica group. It's amazing. We have over 20,000 members. And if you want to see someone speak with you, you want to see his work, and you want to see, what is this guy all about? He's not holding a camera of the Leica SL3S and he's talking all that thing, because believe me, I say it from experience, and this is where I tell you to go and see my work at ramsino.com, expertotv.com, and at ramseyspencer.com. And if you like to see my backstages, at Ramsey Spencer. And you can see it's all about the lens in front of the sensor that you buy. Sometimes you have really cheap camera, but when you have a really good optics in front of it, it makes the image shine, and you were wondering what's going on. What did I do? What kind of settings? You didn't do anything, my friend. You just use your brain to buy a really good optics so your eye can see. Again, take it as a glasses. You have a gold frame with bad optics, you're not gonna see shit. You're not gonna see nothing because you have a bad optics. The gold frame is not gonna make your optics better. If you have a great optics and the frame is okay to hold the optics just in front of your eyes, you can say, wow, I see amazing. Really? Well, you answer your own question. This is exactly with the camera. Put a great lens in front of the sensor, you'll be good to go. For the cheap lens, the way it renders, the way it works, the way it communicates with the camera, this is where you're gonna say like, why is it like that? You know, I will go to other brand. Believe me, the brand is fine. You're just putting crappy lens on top of it. And it's a cheaper camera because, you know, you've been labeled like that. Hopefully, you know, we're gonna make a really great talk. I'm preparing Leica talk videos we explain a lot of things and share it with the community. But, you know, when I saw the Leica SL3S coming out, it's like, oh man. Yup. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and we'll catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.